Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Caller, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Buys a little time. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy.
Oh, a lot of space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's got some space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Kick is good. And the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Got it in the middle, it's 4. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Gets open down the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's 4. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football...
Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Shelton. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw. That's caught. It's Milner. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Milner. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Louisiana Tech, 14. West Virginia, 3.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
West Virginia.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
First down for your Bulldogs.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn.
Turning it on. Oh, the sweet feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might as well stick with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On to attempt the try.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
21, West Virginia, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll try the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move, it's Jackson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lyons. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lyons. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll do it himself. And it's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
To the air on first down.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On the run, it's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Shelton. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's a heat. Gets some yardage and gets down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Of 10. First down for your Bulldogs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Simon. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters. Stu.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Simon. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got the first down himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. And now it sets up 4th down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lyons. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
West Virginia, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Escapes trouble. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Calls his own number. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
The offenses don't just line up and say, I'm going to pound you now, especially once you get in the red zone. You know, the field shrinks and everybody focuses so much on being great on defense in that area. But you can lose a little bit of trickeration, get some speed on the perimeter really quickly, pick up that positive game.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
38, West Virginia, 24.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Under fire. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Starting to feel a little pressure. There he goes. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Ford. He got loose, almost housed him, finally dragged down at the 32.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the Bulldogs are on the move. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the ground with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 10 over Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's got it down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. The play action fake. Under fire. He wants it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a crease. It's Booth. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it.